So this is the old shock absorber off my truck. Whoop! Piece came right off the end. And I have this set of shock absorbers here that I got at the dump. They're brand new, never been used. The problem is that the fittings on the end are too small for the stud on my axle, and the top needs a different kind of a fitting. So I'm taking the fittings off of this, and I've already done it on this one, and I'm going to press. This happens to be that the outside diameter is the same as the outside diameter of the sleeve here. The inside diameter is larger. So I'm going to press this one through, pushing the old one out and into that socket. And that's how we're going to get some brand new shocks for the old Chevy. I'm probably going to have to stop about halfway through because I don't have a deep socket on the other side. The main reason being that I don't have a big enough vise to put a deep socket, as well as the length of this, and that has bottomed out there. But now it's in there far enough, and the other side is coming out so that I can stick this big socket in here, deep socket, and I think now I can press it all the way through. Yep, I've got enough now on my vise. Let's finish it off. I'm not using any oil or anything like that on my sleeve because I want it to be tight in there. Don't want it to be sliding around. I could put some silicone or some grease on it, but that would defeat the purpose. I need to lift it up again. I shouldn't have twisted that. It's going in without the grease, and that's a good thing. And so it'll be in there nice and solid when it's done. So it won't shift around when it's on the truck. You know what I mean? Oh, it's bottomed out. The reason it's bottomed out is because the other sleeve has been pushed right on through, which is a good thing. So now I can put my shallow socket back on there, and we'll finish pushing that sleeve and getting it centered. There we have it. We have our new sleeve in there, new old sleeve. It's the right size to go on the stud on my axle. Now the next project, I've already pushed the sleeve out of here, but this has a bracket that has bolts going up on either side, and I'm going to have to put one of those in here. That might be a little bit trickier, but I think the same principle will work. So let's try it out. There we go. That was the problem. I was fighting against myself. Hey, look at how easy that is. You get the right equipment, it does the job. Oh yeah, it's not a tight fit. So there's the rubber. Come on, focus. There it is. And I'm going to try putting that over this first, get this into there, and then slide the whole thing in. And I suppose if I put a little bit of grease on just on one side, if I squeeze this down, see what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze this down flat like that and push it onto here. Yep, that's working. Now the question is, And I'm going to leave that a little bit off center like that. Now what we got to do is press this back into here. It feels like it's warming up. Or maybe it's because I'm working at it. Who knows? Well, here we go. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. I'm most of the way in, but I got to get it the rest of the way in. I wonder if I can help that rubber a little bit by using a little whoops, got to have a flat one. Screwdriver to, where is it? There it is. To pop that lip up. That's all I need is the lip to come through. And there we have it. It's in there. So we have the right piece on the top, and we have the right sleeve on the bottom, and we have ourselves a nice new shock absorber to go on the back of my 1993 Chevy S10 four-wheel drive pickup. So I'll put this one on, I'll show you how it looks installed, and then I've got to repeat the issue for the other side. Okay, there's a before and there's an after. And if you look at the two of them, you notice the new ones are much beefier. They're heavy duty. And I had priced new shocks for this. The cheapest I could find was like 16 bucks a piece. Those for economy shocks, little skinny things. Factory replacement, which I'm assuming that those are probably the original shocks. They were about 25 bucks a piece. And to get a heavy duty shock like this, $60 up to $100 and something. So yeah, I'm happy. A little bit of work, but we got a new pair of shocks for free. Thanks for watching. Bye now.